Get your hands ready to wave and we'll sing our song, Hello Everybody. Hello everybody, and how are you? How are you? Hello everybody, and how are you today? I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's thumbs up. Can you do your thumbs up? Or your A-OK? I know you can. Hello everybody, and how are you? How are you? Hello everybody, and how are you today? Your thumbs up and A-OK. Are you ready to do open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap? And you remember the creepy crawl, then goes down to your knees. A little tap, tap, tap. Let's sing together. Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Creepy crawl them, right down to your knees, knees, knees. Give your knees a little tap, then right back to your lap, lap, lap. Let's go a little faster. Open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, lay them in your lap, lap, lap. Oh, very good. And there's one more song we have to sing before Miss Cindy comes with her book for story time. Can you get your books ready with your hands? And then think about reading your story. You can make any story up when you're reading your story, your pretend story. This is the way we read our books, read our books, read our books. This is the way we read our books so early in the morning.
Hello, Storytimers. Hope you're having a great day today. Today we're going to read a book called Who is in the Garden by Vera Rosenberry. Rosenberry? That's an unusual name. It sounds like Vera should be in the garden to me, with a name like Rosenberry. Well, let's read our book and see who is in the garden. You know, we're reading about animals, and there are many animals that like to live in the garden. So let's see who's in there. Who is in the garden? In a tall, slender birch tree with fluttering leaves, wrens weave their way in and out, in and out. There are the wrens, and there's the birdhouse. Those birds are living in the garden. A wren is a kind of bird. They like to live in the garden. On round, crisp cabbage, a stiff mantis sits so still she hopes you can't see her. And there she is, bright green, just like the cabbage. It's very hard to see her. But you can see her if you get very close. She'll sit still. See, up in the arbor, among all the grapes, that green garter snake looks like a vine. Well, it does look like a vine. Up where the grapes are, there's the garter snake right there. His name is a garter snake, but when I was little, I thought he was a garden snake. Garter snakes like to live in the garden. Those words sound alike. Crowded on bright, bushy butterfly weed, monarchs sip nectar through built-in straws. Look at all the butterflies in the garden. They like to be on the plants that are blooming and drink the nectar from the flowers. On a silk tasseled ear, sticking out of that stalk, a dainty brown field mouse sits nibbling corn. Right here. Here's the corn plant growing tall, growing very tall, and then here comes the corn. And that mouse likes to eat the corn. There are many creatures that like to eat the corn. I like to eat the corn, don't you? I sure do. But we have to share it. There are mice that like it. There are worms that like it. Every creature likes sweet corn. Look under the umbrellas the rhubarb leaves bake. A box turtle sleeps deep in the cool shade. Look at that turtle sleeping in the garden under the leaves of the rhubarb plant. He's nice and cool in the garden. Listen for songs in the cosmos and in the time as honeybees hum to and fro from their hives. The little girl is listening. She's listening to the honeybees that are buzzing around the garden. They're going from the flowers to their hive and then coming back. What is it that we like to eat that the bees make? Do you know? Honey. Honey. Honey is delicious. Dig with this shovel and you will find wiggly pink worms squiggling all through the dirt. Wow, look at all the worms in that garden. There's a lot of them. It's good to have worms in your garden. They keep the soil nice and healthy. Yes, they do. We like worms in the garden. Up in the sunflowers, pecking away, chattering birds crack the crunchy striped seeds. Oh, wow. Look at the birds enjoying those sunflower seeds. I see a cardinal. I see a black-capped chickadee. And I see these birds here that have the pink breast, and this one has a pink head. Not sure what they are. I'll have to look in the bird book and see. All different birds like the sunflower seeds. Wasps build a nest with tiny mud pies. Watch, but not too close. They'll sting. That's right. Don't want to get too close to the wasps. No, when the wasps fly, they're big and their feet hang down. That's how you can tell it's a wasp. Don't get too close. But they live in these little mud houses that they make. In the trumpet vine flowers, red and green flash. A hummingbird darts and whizzes away. Oh, look at these hummingbirds. Do you have a hummingbird feeder? Maybe you could see a hummingbird. They're very small. Hummingbirds are only this big. They're very small. They look like a large bug, but they're pretty. They're green and red, but their wings go so fast that they flash. They're hard to see. They fly very quickly. Who is in the garden? Oh, I think I skipped a page. There you go. Crawl into this twisty vined secret tent. Long green beans are hanging and no one can see. When you take the poles and let the vines grow up the poles, it makes like a little green tent. And look, no one can see who is in the garden because she's hiding. She's hiding in the pole where the green beans are. Be fun to hide in the garden and see who you could see. Maybe you could hide in your garden. The end.
Do you remember we sang a song about flowers in the garden? Tiptoe through the flowers in the garden. Come along with me. Come tiptoe through the flowers with me. Tiptoe through the flowers in the garden. Come along with me. Come tiptoe through the flowers with me. Do you have a flower that you can march around with and sing the song? Tiptoe through the flowers in the garden. Come along with me. Come tiptoe through the flowers with me. One more time. Tiptoe through the flowers in the garden. Come along with me. Come tiptoe through the flowers with me.
Did you have fun pretending to tiptoe through the garden? Sometimes I like to tiptoe. We walk very quietly when we tiptoe. Yeah, we do. Well, I hope you had fun tiptoeing and listening to the story. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.